Inhale, lift it up towards the sky. Exhale, separate your hands, stick your butt out and fall down with it. Plant your hands down, lift your vision up. Take your left leg back this time to the back of the mat. Take your left knee down, untuck the left toes. This time, right away, lift yourself up, parallel your arms together, give yourself a back bend, send your pubis, your navel, your sternum forward, up and back. Exhale, hands on either side of the front foot, and then step yourself back into a dog. So nice. Inhale, ripple forward like a wave, upward facing dog, wash it out. Exhale, downward facing dog. Bring your hands a little bit closer together. You can put them up on blocks. Lift your left leg up towards the sky. Bring your left foot outside of the left hand, front of the mat. Nice. Right knee down and untuck the right toes. Inhale, lift yourself up, lift your arms, parallel them together, send everything forward, up and back. So really back bend yourself, open your eyes, see how much of the room you're seeing. And then exhale, hands on either side of the front foot, tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, and hop your right foot next to the left. You're at the front of your mat, fold over yourself. Inhale, lift your arms up towards the sky, catch it over your head, look at it. Exhale, bring it home towards your heart. Look at your hands. Inhale, lift them up towards the sky. Exhale, separate your hands, stick your butt out and fold over yourself. Nice, beautiful. Lift your vision. At the same time, send your right leg back. Take your right knee down, untuck the right toes. Inhale, lift your arms up towards the sky, low lunge. So nice. Exhale, hands on the floor. Step yourself into your dog. Beautiful. Inhale, ripple forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Bring yourself forward once again, upward facing dog. This time, bring your knees to the floor, bring your feet together, push your hips back towards your heels, and take yourself into a child's pose, very compact child's pose. So you're like a little seed in the back of your mat. Take your forehead down. Extend your arms by your sides, make contact between your hands and your feet, and take a moment here to go inside of the earth in the depth of winter time. You can reconnect yourself to your intention, to your seeds, to the vision that you set in the beginning. Maybe you want to set a new one. Maybe now you had an insight. Really something that would make a change in your life. This is really the beauty of the practice, is we can bring things from life and put them into the physical aspect of yoga. And because life happens in the body, it has a much bigger chance of really happening, because it's not only in the mind, it is really being planted in the intelligence of your system, your organs, your cells. Nice. Very nice. When you're ready, inhale, wake up, lift yourself up, lift your arms up, parallel them together, palms facing forward. Exhale, take your hands forward on the floor, look in front of you. Inhale, bring yourself forward, upward facing dog from the ground up. Nice. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're putting together everything we did so far. Inhale, lunge your right foot forward, outside of the right hand. You can always have the block in the front of the mat so you make it easier. Inhale, lift your arms up towards the sky. Look at your hands, back bend it so much. Exhale, hands on either side of the front foot. Hop your left foot forward, forward fold, front of the mat. Nice. Inhale, lift yourself up, lift your arms, catch a prayer over your head. Look at it. Exhale, bring the prayer towards your heart. Look at your thumbs. Inhale, lift the prayer up. Exhale, separate your hands and fall down with it. Inhale, lift your vision. Send your right leg back, right knee down. Untuck the right toes. Low lunge, lift your arms up towards the sky. Parallel them together, look up. Exhale, hands on either side of the front foot. Step back into your dog. It's very repetitive. It is like the cycle of the moon. Inhale, ripple forward, upward facing dog. Bring your lungs through. Exhale, knees to the floor, big toes together. Resist the pull of the moon. So take your hips back nice and slow. Take your forehead down, hands by your side. You're back into your seat. Every cycle, you have the opportunity to refine it, to reconnect with yourself, with this personal story that is being weaved around the universal story of the moon. Inhale, you wake up. Exhale, you make contact, hands forward, butt back. Inhale, you bring yourself forward like a wave, upward facing dog. You put a little bit of water into that seed. Exhale, you take it back to the shore in your dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right knee down, untuck the right toes, lift yourself up. This is a crescent moon, so it is like the half moon. Exhale, hands on either side of the front foot, hop yourself forward. You're like a stem that is ready to rise. Inhale, rise. That's the full moon. Catch it over your head. Exhale, bring it home towards your heart. Inhale, lift it up towards the sky. Exhale, separate your hands, stick your butt back and fall down with it. Lift your vision, look forward, send your left leg back behind you, left knee down, untuck the left toes. This is repetitive. You should be able to do it like just by yourself. Exhale, hands down on the floor, you're back into a dog. Inhale, bring yourself forward, upward facing dog. Nice, we're not adding anything. Then knees to the floor, big toes together, resist the pull. Take it nice and slow back into the earth. Forehead down, hands making contact with the feet. With repetition comes insight. Inhale, wake up. Exhale, make contact, hands forward, butt back. Inhale, ripple forward, up dog from the ground up like a wave. Exhale, down dog, you're back into the shore. Nice. Inhale, lunge your right foot forward, your best foot forward. Left knee down, untuck the left toes. Arms up towards the sky, parallel them, back bend. Exhale, step forward, you're back into your stem. Inhale, you sprout, you rise like the full moon, like the biodynamic. Exhale, bring it down towards your heart. Inhale, lift your prayer up towards the sky. Exhale, separate yourself and fall down. You're back into the ground. Nice. Lift your vision, send your right leg back, right knee down, untuck the right toes, lift your arms up, back bend it, maybe more than ever. Exhale, hands down, beautiful, Ivona, and back into a dog. Inhale, put some water inside of it like a wave. Nice, Miffy. Exhale, knees down, big toes together. Resist the pull, go back into the soil. Nice. That is winter. Forehead down, hands by your side. After winter, always comes spring, so begin to sprout. Exhale, hands forward, butt back. Bring yourself forward, upward facing dog. That's the excitement of spring. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forward, right knee down, untuck the right toes. Lift your arms up towards the sky. That's you're starting to move into summer. Exhale, hands down, step yourself forward. Inhale, lift yourself up. That is really the pinnacle of summer. Catch it over your head. Exhale, bring it home towards your heart. After summer, after the peak, there's always a fall. So leave everything up and then fall down with it. Let your memories fall behind you. Inhale, left leg back, left knee down, untuck the left toes, lift yourself up. Exhale, hands down on the floor. You're continuing the cycle. You're moving towards winter. You're in a dog. Inhale, bring yourself forward with the coolness of the water, the ocean, the glacier. And then feet down, knees together. Push yourself back. You're back in the cave of winter. Forehead down, hands by your sides. Make contact. One more time on each side with a little bit less instructions. Inhale 1, wake up. Exhale 2, make contact. Inhale 3, be a wave. Exhale 4, find a frame, a dog. Inhale 5, step yourself forward, crescent moon. Exhale 6, go back into the soil like a stem. Inhale 7, rise, rise, rise. Exhale 8, bring it home towards your heart. Inhale 9, the pinnacle of achievement, lift your vision up. Exhale 10, just like 1, you're back into the soil. Inhale 11, right foot back, right knee down, lift yourself up. Exhale 12, you're back in the dog. Inhale 13, you're an upward facing dog, a wave. Exhale 14, you're back into the soil. 14 days is the cycle of the moon, the cycle of women. It is all related, so you can take a moment here to just rest in the soil before moving towards the left side. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, make contact. Inhale, be a wave. Exhale, go to the shore. Nice. Inhale, left foot forward, right knee down, crescent moon. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, rise, rise. Exhale, bring it home towards your heart. 9, lift your arms up. 10, go back to the soil, just like 1 in another dimension. Inhale, lift your vision, left leg back, left knee down, crescent moon. Back bend it, back bend it. Exhale, hands on either side, step back, you're a dog. Inhale 13, you're a wave. Exhale 14, you're finishing the cycle. Bring your knees to the floor this time, bring your big toes to touch, and then come into a classical child's pose, so forehead down, arms forward. And rest yourself. That was so beautiful. Very nice. Beautiful. Lift your vision up. Extend your arms to 10 o'clock outside of your mat. Just like we did standing before, send your right hip back. So let your right hip move to its own side next to the left. Lift your vision, look towards 10 here. Nice, beautiful. You can bring your right hand on top of the left or past the left and look underneath your right armpit so that you're starting to give yourself a nice opening in the right lung, a nice opening in the liver on the right side. You can maybe lift your vision and look up right above you towards the sky. And then when you're done with the side, walk your hands towards the middle. Extend yourself forward, forward, forward. Your tail is moving back, 12 and 6. And then start to take your hands towards the right side, towards 2 o'clock. Send your left hip back. So your left hip is at 9 o'clock still. Your right hip is at 3 o'clock. And then you're extending your arms towards 2. You can bring your left hand either on top of the right or past the right. You can thread your head underneath your left armpit, and you can bring yourself through your arms so that you can lift your vision and look up towards the sky, giving the side of your heart, the organ of your heart, a beautiful, nice stretch here, a beautiful, nice flush, letting your kidney as well, your left kidney, have this very nice experience. And then inhale, bring yourself back towards the middle. So nice. Press your hands down, lift yourself up, and find a seat, please. You can bring something to elevate yourself on. So a pillow or a blanket would be great. If you have blocks, you can grab them. Kate, if you want to bring your sandbags, you can bring your sandbags. It's nice to have them over your shoulders if you want. We're coming into a forward fold. So I'd like you to remember, you can look at me this way, you take a little pause. You remember this one we did in the beginning? We were so compact, right? It's like everything is touching. The knees are inside of the armpit. The butt is up towards the sky. The forehead can go down. You can really fit yourself and go inside of your shell. We're doing the same one, but sitting down, right? So where this is taught in Ashtanga yoga and other systems as straighten your legs and go down and do this, which is great. For this practice, we're going to make it in a circle, right? So we're going to make it just like the one that we did it standing up, but we're going to do it here. So really elevate your pelvis up so much. If you have blocks, you can grab blocks here. Send your butt bones back behind you. Let the perineum be anchoring you down underneath you. Bend your knees like crazy and bring your knees inside of your armpits. So that's how much you want to be fitting here. You can take your hands, you can have them underneath the arches of your feet. And then if you have a block or something or a pillow, you can put the block here so that your head can be supported here. If you have more blocks, you can put blocks underneath the soles of your feet, right? So that you have a nice 90-degree underneath the soles of your feet here, like this. And you can grab hold of the blocks with your hands. So there's so many options, but really the idea is how much can you fit yourself? Nice. So send your butt back behind you so much, right? You want to really find the perineum, which is the place where you begin as a human being, right? We spend so much time, just like I said in the beginning, we spend so much time up there, right? In the penthouse and the third floor, because it's nice, right? Like who wants to spend time in the basement, right? But if we make the basement a nice place, we can spend some time there because it's very powerful to be able to understand how the plumbing works, how the heating system work, how the desires work down there, right? Because it's really all lodged in the basement, and we have a tendency to just shove it down, under the table. We don't talk about it. That was a big uh, surprise for me when I came to America, right? You think America is like, we talk about these things openly. I was in New York and everyone was so shocked every time I would say something around sexuality or religion or politics. And it's like, no, 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 we don't talk about these things here. Well, I came here because it is the land of the free, and we can talk about these things. So anyway, it's changing now, obviously, with all the everything is being talked so much right now. But there is really something about starting to know these parts of us that are maybe repressed or toned down a little bit, right? And then once you're here, so Miffy, relax your head down completely. You can shake your head from side to side. Very nice, beautiful. I know this can be really intense, by the way, even though like we're not moving a lot, it can really start to bring lots of sensations, maybe lots of emotions. So a great trick in this one is to bring your awareness to your breath and start to circulate the breath in the back of your body. So you can start to take your breath down to your kidneys, your adrenals, and this whole region in the lower back here. You can reconnect yourself with your ujjayi breathing, which is this inhale and exhale with this beautiful sound. And then you can start to see if the sound of the ocean can start to soothe your kidneys. You can start to feel that your lungs are in the back of your body as well. So here you can really start to send your breath 360-degree right inside of your torso so that it's filling the front of your body with your potential, your lungs, your thymus gland, the center of your immunity. It's also filling the sides of your body, the sides that move out into the world to the right and into the feeling to the left. And your breath is always filling the back of your body, which is all about your past, all about your experience, like the shell of a turtle, right in the back. This place in the back, right in the center of your shoulder blades, in Chinese theory, we call it the sea of forgiveness, maybe in other cultures as well. So it is really this place that is right in between the shoulder blades and the back of the body. And this is why, one reason why there's many tension in that area for many of us, because there's so much holding on to resentment or maybe grudges with some people that can be really outdated, right? It's not really relevant to the person that we are today. So if there's anything that comes to your mind when you hear those words, this is a great opportunity to forgive and forget, to throw it out into the sea of forgiveness, down, down, down into the bottom of this ocean, so that you can liberate your body from that energy that might be stuck there. Give yourself 3 more long breaths here, like big waves, an ebb and flow, a big inhale, a big exhale 3 times. So beautiful. For the last few seconds, see if you can move your butt back a little bit more. Send your heels forward a little bit more so that you have even more elongation here. Without straightening the legs, just start to make it a little bit longer. So maybe you shimmy yourself right and left, left and right. I know. I know. Yeah, 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 yeah. Beautiful. Nice. And then rest your head down, grab hold of your opposite elbow. So take your right hand, left elbow, left hand, right elbow. You're still folded. Press your heels down. Inhale, start to hinge yourself up, lift yourself up, unfold yourself. Flex your feet so much, lift your elbows up, back bend here. So send your pubis, your navel, your sternum forward, up and back. Exhale, separate your hands. Take your right hand on your left knee, right hand on your left knee. If you need a little bit of boundary, you can squeeze a block between your knees here so that your knees don't fall. Right hand, left knee, left hand behind you on the floor or on a block. Put yourself on this beautiful axis here. Lift the crown of your head up towards the sky. Look at your right shoulder. Let your right shoulder move to 12 o'clock right in front of you. Look at your left shoulder. Let your left shoulder move to 6 o'clock right behind you. And then from this disposition, start to twist from your navel to your sternum, up towards your lungs, looking back behind you. Maybe close your left eye and see if you can see the wall behind you with your right eye without straining. Ah, so good. Exhale, bring yourself to the middle, left hand to the right knee, left hand, right knee. Right hand behind you on the floor. You can tent your fingertips here. The most important part is to align the shoulders on this vertical line. So left shoulder to 12 o'clock, then you turn, right shoulder to 6 o'clock behind you. The feet are still exactly where they are. You can flex your feet here so much. And then you start to elongate yourself up towards the sky every time you inhale. Every time you exhale, you start to twist. Imagine the twist really starting around the navel. So the navel turns towards the right, then the sternum turns towards the right. Beautiful. Then the lungs start to turn. The back of your left lung will turn to find the front of your right lung. This whole geometry will allow your vision to open up behind you. So it really starts with the feet. This changed my life, by the way, in my life, right? Not only in yoga, but like the vision really comes from how grounded you are. So plug your heels down like crazy. Let your basement be really stable and then see how much vision you can have behind you. Maybe close your right eye and try to look at the wall behind you with only your left eye. Try not to strain yourself. Just start to see how much of the room you're seeing so that every time you're practicing, you can start to measure it, right? To see any improvement, any little angles that open up to you. And then bring yourself back towards the middle. That was so beautiful. Take the block out if you have it. That was so good. Bring your soles of the feet together. Open your knees wide. This must feel really nice right now. Take your butt behind you, butt bones behind you, perineum underneath you. Notice if you're very, very tight here and you don't have any space, and really separate your feet a little bit away from your pubis so you have a little bit more space here. And then let your heels touch, let the balls of your feet touch. And then bring your hands into a racket, so interlace them just like we did before, and rest your head back onto your hands. Start to pull your head back so that you can bring your elbows forward towards one another, and then give yourself this nice little back bend here. Very nice. Beautiful. Open your eyes. Inhale, open your elbows to the sides. Exhale, bring your elbows together. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. In, out. Let your forearms make a little bit of pressure on the sides of your head, around your temples, which are really the sacred places inside of your face. Allow your breath, the movement, to start to take out of your mind anything that doesn't fit anymore to the light of who you are becoming today. Making space for your dreams, for your visions, and making sure that you have enough space inside so that you can really start to have a nice view, a nice vista of what's inside of your body, but also of everything that's outside. So give yourself 20 more of these, cleaning your inner mirrors, your inner glasses, making sure that everything is nice and crisp, everything is nice and clean. And then start to slow it down and down and down. Beautiful. Bring yourself to the middle. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, lift both arms up towards the sky. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Hook your thumbs over your head. Keep your inhale in. Take 3 sips of air. 3 more sips. Keep it all in. Squeeze your perineum more than ever. Squeeze your feet together so everything is very, very, very tight underneath you. Take a last little sniff. Put yourself under pressure. Presto. Take your head down, your chin towards your chest. Every time you need to exhale, you can inhale more. Every time you need to exhale, you can swallow. And then you know that you will be done in 4 seconds. So imagine your breath leaving through the crown of your head. When you're ready, exhale, shoot it out, hands down, palms up, eyes closed. Let your breath come back to normal. Every time you inhale, you can image spring rising in front of you. Every time you exhale, you can image fall falling behind you. Every time you inhale, you can see the blossom of spring, the promise of the beginning. And every time you exhale, you can let it go because you have to. And then you can watch everything falling behind you like the reflection of fall. Every time you inhale, spring rises. Every time you exhale, autumn descends. You can start to notice these 2 liminal points at the top and at the bottom. The top is the summer, right at the top of the inhale. And the bottom is the winter, right at the bottom of the empty exhale. So now you can play with the 4 seasons. Inhale, spring rises in front of you. Hold, summer ripens at the crown of your head. Exhale, fall falls behind you. And then you can stay empty for winter underneath you. And then after winter, spring comes again. After spring, summer ripens, fecund, right at the top. After summer, you exhale, you let it go, you watch your memories fall behind your back. And then you can stay empty for the insight of winter right underneath your pelvis. And then you do it again. Every inhale, spring rises, summer ripens, autumn falls, and winters give you the insight of the void. Start to notice which of these four seasons is your favorite, which is the least favorite. Knowing that they come in a cycle, in a circle, can you maybe start to feel a little bit of pleasure in each one of them, even the one that is the most challenging? Knowing that right after it, there's another one. Maybe it's your favorite one after it. Very nice. When you're ready, you can let it go. Bring yourself back towards the center. Extend your legs forward. And now you have two options before